Since the last time you seen her, we've added a couple things. Haven't got a lot of progress done in the last few days, but we've definitely got some things going. You see the roof on there looking really smooth, slick, very bright white. It just, it's really gonna help this thing when you get the side panels on, everything back together. It's just gonna tie everything together from top to bottom, you know, the whole deal. Check these out. Just got done installing the Nighthawk mirrors from Assault Industries, Baja, coming together, making them super sweet, super nice mirror lights. You guys know how much we like those, obviously. Got them on the General, got them on Gunner, got them on Sandy. Having an issue with one. I actually had to send that into Baja. So got a hold of those guys today, a matter of fact, and we had an issue with the connector end on the harness for that mirror, and I got by with it for a couple rides, but it was doing a little bit of flickering. They said no problem, send that thing in, we'll get it taken care of, we'll swap it out, get you going. So not a big deal. Them guys are incredible over there. Had another issue with another Baja product. So I guess the first rendition, or the first dive into some Baja products for us, is not going real good. But I have never had an issue on Gunner's side mirrors. So, and Don's never had an issue with his. So I'm not saying anything bad about them. They're getting it fixed. I mean, everybody has a little bit of issues here and there. We do in our restaurants. I mean, people do in their establishments. It's a common thing. But what's more importantly is how they deal with those issues when they come up. So, like I said, I gave those guys a call, and they did not hesitate one bit to say, we'll get you taken care of. I expressed to them that I'm trying to get this thing knocked out as fast as possible. So they said, not a problem. We'll send you a freaking shipping, what the hell you call that thing? Gosh dang it. I can't even think of it right now. A shipping label. So they're going to send me a shipping label immediately. Tomorrow I'm going to get those things shipped out, and they're going to try to get that stuff back to me ASAP. So hopefully that's the way it goes. But yeah, I had that light in there. So the rear chase light that you guys see in the box when we were basically uncovering the cage, and I had it mounted in there. I had everything wired to it, and it looked awesome. It lit up real good. I had everything freaking ran through. I got, you know, my grommet in here, my wiring in here. This is running to my 5150 whip, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But yeah, I had everything traced back. I even had, so there's two sets, let me see. There's two sets of wires that come out of that RTLS light bar. So on this side, basically is going to carry all the power, and then there's two cords, one for the brake light and one for running lights. And then there's a cord, a pigtail coming out of this side of the light bar, and that basically is the lights for your turn signals. So when I turn the left turn signal on, that light bar actually has a light that's going to light up to the left side, so on and so forth for the right side. So basically just brought those wires back here and tapped in right here. So once I get that done and I know everything is good, I'll slide this freaking shrink wrap up. We'll get that taken care of, nice and sealed. Everything will be looking really good as far as that goes. But I was basically almost done with the rear end. I was basically almost done with wiring everything back here, and was going to be able to start putting things back together. But I had an issue. The left turn signal did not light up. So that was the problem. All the other lights lit up. Everything was perfect. Something was wrong. Something was dead on the left side. I tested everything all the way up I tested it right into where it went in the light bar. And my meter was blinking, but the light wasn't. So issue there. So talking about the 5150 whips, I got them bad boys on there. Had both of them on there. I just took the other one off, the passenger side one off, because I'm getting ready to drill into the side of the cage here for my grommet over here to run the power wires for that light bar and for the 5150 whip. But check these things out. I mean, these are incredible. So nice. I mean, very well put together. Don't know if the camera is actually focusing, probably not, but they're incredible. Come with nice flags. Unfortunately, 5150, probably going to replace those with some sweet Lulu's off-road flags, but it is what it is. But I will tell you guys how freaking awesome. I'll bring it back around over here. How awesome these things are. So I opted for the clip. So you get the bracket here and that bolts into the cage. Obviously Madigan made me the tabs for that. So I bolted these in, and you can see the hole on the other side of the wing there where that one will bolt in. And it was awesome. I brought the wire up here. You can order these clips. They don't come with the kit. You got to order these little things separately, but they are nice and they hold the wire in there nice and neat. And then if I decide to pull this out, I can just unscrew that. And there's daytime whips. They're over there on the table. You can't see them, but basically like shorter versions of regular whip flags, and you can put those in there if you're not going to run, you know, your LED whips or whatnot for that day or that ride or whatever you got going on. But this is magnetized, and literally unscrew this and you can literally just boom, pop that right out, and they're in there. I mean, when they're in there, I mean, they are in there, and these are stout. You're not just freaking, they're not weak. These are definitely built to last. The quality is definitely in the whip, and I'm real happy for that. Makes me feel good. It's definitely a really high quality product. I've heard it from a million people, watched a million videos. You know, everyone raves about 5150 whips. I know there's buggy whips out there, other manufacturers too. I'm sure they make good ones, but you know, I've heard the most about these, so that's the route I went, and so far I'm super happy with them. And they're bright. Oh my gosh, they are so freaking bright. I can't show you right now because I have the power disconnected and I don't want to have an issue there, so I'm not going to fire that thing up. Actually probably could, but I'm just not. I'm going to hold off until I get the other one on, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. And I'll probably show it to you when I got all the underglow lights going, the whip lights. It's tough. It looks really tough. Very cool. Super happy with how all the lighting is turning out on this thing. What else? Oh, show you some other stuff I got done on this thing. This thing, frick, look at that. How cool is that? I got the SMB filter in there, and not only do I, but Austin has installed one in the Jet. Yes, you heard me right, the Jet. If we didn't disclose that in the video yet, well, now you know. Austin's RZR is officially named the Jet. So, very cool. He's got an SMB in there. I got an SMB in this in the Pro 4, whatever you want to call it. I don't know yet, I guess. But I also went ahead. Make sure you're still on the screen there. I went ahead and I got the SMB filter. So very cool filter. I love the red, white, and blue theme going on there. Very nice. Really wide surface here, so it's going to get a lot of air flowing through that thing. And you know, if it ever did collect dust, which it's not going to because I have the SMB particle separator installed, you know, it wouldn't be suffocating as fast as maybe the OEM one. No issue with the OEM one. I'm very happy with the OEM one. I ran those on my rides. I mean, all of us have run an OEM one besides Austin. Austin has had an SMB air filter for a while now. He's been big on the SMB thing. I know this is his first one. He didn't put one on his Turbo S, but you know, it's just a money issue, you know. But he saved up and he definitely put one on there, and he's been pushing us to get these for a long time. So we all jumped in and made it happen. I think Jeremy's getting one too as well. But installation, super easy. This thing was no big deal at all. I think I got the whole entire thing done. All the hardware installed, wiring all the way ran up in an hour. And but lucky for me, I had everything kind of gutted. So, but I think, and we were kind of screwing around. But if you're just like really on task, you could probably knock this thing out in an hour. But super nice. The seal is incredible. Feels really good. There was a little bit of an issue getting the seal to line up how I thought it should be. But after I tightened everything down, it kind of went where I felt it was good. I just felt like it was falling low on this corner. But after everything was tightened up and just kind of manipulated it a little bit, we got her. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So excited, really happy with this thing. And how this thing runs, or I know it's working right because they give you instructions on how to test it. And once it's installed, you got power to it, you can actually just turn the key on and you can actually feel the fans. There's a port back here that you can feel the air coming out, and it runs at like 20%. And then once you turn the vehicle on, and you run this thing at like 3,000 RPMs for 5 seconds, this thing will kick in to 100% airflow, and once you let out of that, it'll go back down to like 50% or something like that. And it's just a way to know that the system is working right and all that good stuff. But yeah, super easy install. This is the other part of it right there. And yeah, very nice. Oh, I'll tell you another thing about inside the airbox. They also give you a new freaking seal. And this is a much nicer seal than what was on there originally. So you're definitely getting a much better seal around that. Even if you didn't go with an S&B, might be a good idea to go with one of these seals. If you can get one of those by itself. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do the whole thing, but you know, I guess maybe that's an option. I don't know. Not 100% sure. Let's see, what else? Oh, in this box here, something I didn't tell you, is the secondary battery kit from Polaris. So that's basically just going to be the wires and the bracket. I did order a full throttle battery. Those guys make incredible batteries, built very well, completely sealed, amazing off-road batteries. So if you guys have a battery that's going out in your side-by-side, literally, there's really no reason to go with an OEM one. These are the full throttle ones are going to be so much better, longer lasting battery for you guys. So I would highly suggest checking into those guys if you're in the market for a new battery or feel you might need one soon. So definitely check into that. What else we got going on here? Went over the S&B. Oh, we got some Evo stuff going on. How could I forget about those things? Sheesh, unbelievable. So we got the V-Flow tube in there, right there. So looking good. Going to be bringing the air through, really nice and smooth. We got the charge tube in there, so much wider, getting rid of that whole accordion style looking thing. So we got nice smooth airflow flowing. And then again, I went with the Evo blow-off valve, but it is a recirculating valve. So you know, this thing will end up down in West Virginia. It will end up in Tennessee. It will end up in Kentucky. It will end up everywhere around the East Coast over here, as well as the West Coast. So she's going to be getting muddy. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. So just didn't really feel like dealing with the filters and the potential for that thing getting plugged up and whatever, you know, it is what it is. I just, that's what I went with. So, and I'm sure you can't miss this as we've been walking around. Of course, I had to go with the Captain's Choice exhaust. Full exhaust all the way back, looking good, all the airflow. This thing is just oof, sounds so good, sounds so good. You guys heard it with Gunner, you've heard it with Austin's, and well, you're gonna hear it with this thing, and I don't think I could have chose anything better. This thing's incredible, so incredible. Did have to cut the rear plastics. I think it turned out rather well. Looks very symmetrical. I did a really good job. I'm not going to lie here. I did almost F this up extremely bad. I grabbed a freaking roto tool and I started cutting it. And I don't know if you guys have ever used one of those roto tools, but when you go into something, sometimes it has a mind of its own and it wants to track off and go crazy. And I almost went up above the line that I was trying to follow. Almost jacked it up. Freaked out for a minute, but luckily it wasn't anything that I couldn't fix. So what I ended up doing after that, I just went old school way, took a little bit of extra time, but it's the way I should have probably did it in the beginning. And I basically just held a straight edge on the lines that I wanted to follow. I taped it from the back just to kind of help me hold it there. And I just lightly scored it with a utility knife and made a perfectly straight line. Did that 3 or 4 times. And then I just cut a little deeper each time, until it cut through the plastic. Perfect line. So did that on both sides. Looks really good. I'm super happy with the look of this. Extremely changed the back end of the Pro XP. This is, in my opinion, the way to go. Maybe the only way to go. Now there are some awesome exhausts out there, so I'm not going to say that 100%, but I'm super happy with this. And I can't imagine that anybody else wouldn't be. Even if you're in love with another exhaust. I mean, this looks so good. I mean, aesthetically pleasing. It's top notch as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, got that. Oh, and I know during the accessory video, we did say that we had a catch can. I'm deciding not to run the catch can. Just don't really feel like it's necessary. Kind of a silly purchase for my situation. And honestly, I did not like how the filter actually sat on the catch can. Now the catch can itself, I don't know, it's deep in the boxes over there. I'm not going to dig it out, but the catch can itself, incredible. I mean, fully billet, incredibly designed, awesome piece. But the filter slides onto the catch can. There's no lip, there's nothing on the edge of where that filter slides onto. And I had this all apart. I actually had it installed. I had the hoses ran, the whole deal. And what you do is you take this tube out, remove this, and the catch can basically attaches right here. And then it sits up in this area, and the filter's here. But when I would go to put the catch can on and tighten it down, the filter kept just popping off. So, honestly, don't want to deal with it. Not one bit. I moved it, I adjusted it, I tried to do everything I could do to get it to stay on there, but I didn't feel comfortable with it. So, not happy with that. I think they could probably do a little bit better in making that design work a little bit better. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of guys that's made it work and whatever. I didn't feel comfortable with it, and that's just what it is what it is. I think that's pretty much about it as far as where I've gotten. Oh, no. Let me correct myself. I also have right here, Razorback temp gauge. So I got that installed, got that on the roll cage. It's kind of just loosely on there, so I can adjust it after I get the seats in and make it fit to where I want it to be. But yeah, that installation went really smooth. And where do I got that? I got it. I'll flip this thing so you see. I got that attached right there. But I will tell you, I'm not going to go any further about the Razorback. I did make a full complete installation video on installing the Razorback temp gauge, so that will be next. I will do a full video on that. I think that could help out quite a bit of people. I think that's an incredibly important accessory to add to your builds. I think anyone that's doing anything with extra power, bigger tires, adding weight, doing all kinds of different things that's going to make your clutches perform a little differently. I think knowing what the temps are on that stuff is incredibly important. So yeah, full video on that, where to place the sensor, how to wire the thing in, the whole deal. So I think that'll be a good video. So keep an eye out for that one. What else? Okay. All right. So I kind of just been wasting time here because what I really wanted to be talking about in this video are those things. That's just kind of some filler stuff, give you an update on the build and where we're at. But what I really wanted to be talking about here is what's in this pallet right here. What is this? And what that is something incredible. I'm gonna switch right now to an unboxing video that me and Austin did when we first got those accessory parts here at home. And I'll let you watch that real quick. Just a quick little unboxing, short little clip. Here. What is going on here? I am so excited. Freaking Justin with Lulu's Off-Road. Back again. We got Austin running the camera. Dude's a master with the camera skills. And man, how excited are you, Austin?
This is a big day, and it's...
Dude, this is a big day.
It's wild.
This is a big day. Just pan down here real quick and just check this out. Let's marvel at this, man. This sticker right here just kind of bounces out right away, made in the USA. You look at these stickers on the tape right here, and you guys already know. I probably don't even need to explain it to you.
This is the big one, dude.
Oh, dude, and you know what's in these ones?
Oh, yep.
I have an idea what's in this one.
Yeah, I already know it.
I'm not 100% sure what's in this one, but it's heavy. And I'm sure it has a lot to do with both of these. You guys know it. HCR kit, long travel, 72 inches. Boom! Going on 2021 Pro XP 4-seater. And I couldn't be more excited. You can see that I can't even wipe the smile off my face. I am jacked. I am super jacked. And it's all because of this kid right here. Because I literally, when this thing came to fruition and we got this Pro XP, I was ordering some stuff, you know, gonna do some things. And this wasn't even a blip on my radar because it just didn't seem fathomable. I mean, it's expensive. It's expensive. I just tell you that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's expensive, and it's just not something everybody is able to afford, I don't think. But which is a great thing with HCR, they do have another line. This is, and you'll see when we open this up, this is the Elite Edition, but there is Sport Edition.
Yeah, it's like a sport,
edition.
yeah, something like that.
Still incredible. Still get it in the 72 inches.
Still boxed, but it's just not the hollowed boxed.
Yeah,
like the cutout boxed, yeah.
Or the cutouts.
But it's still a nice, clean looking boxed A-arm, and
good.
yeah, it's a good set.
And I've seen both versions on multiple builds.
Yep.
I like them both. So you can't really go wrong with either one, Sport Edition or the Elite. But yeah, this is it. And I've been staring at these boxes for like a day, and that's way too long. So let's just get into these things because I just can't wait. Let's go for this big guy
this first one.
I just sharpened up my freaking key knife. Hopefully it'll get us through this real quick. I'm not gonna go savage like I did on those boxes over there.
Yeah, the mess over there right now.
It's serious. I can't wait to experience the advantages that the long travel gives the Pro XP. I mean, you guys already know the 64-inch stance on the Pro XP, just the way it was designed from the ground up, is extremely stable. I mean, this thing handles, I mean, it feels like a Turbo S on the 72. So this with 72, it's just gotta be out of control crazy, so.
Yeah, I can't remember who I watched the video from, but they did state that the wider the Pro XP gets, the more superior the machine gets, so.
We're into that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, that sounds good.
I'm into that. And the other thing about that is, dude, this thing's gonna freaking be killer at Lulu's Land.
Oh yeah.
So that's one of the big things I'm excited about. This is getting it out there, hitting them jumps, ripping into them berms, seeing what it's like on some of the tight turns, you know, versus some of the wide drawn out turns. But it's gonna be incredible. I can't wait to get it done. I can't wait to get it over there. Just so much excitement wrapped all up in these 3 boxes. Crazy. All right, they are not messing around with the foam. We gotta see if we can peel this back.
They really keep them safe.
Oh yeah, they're not messing around. Okay, all we got is a box of foam. There doesn't seem to be any parts. Just kidding. Just kidding. Gotta be a way to break this free.
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably just break it free at once.
Okay, I see some metal.
Nice.
Woo-hoo, look at them welds. Oh man, this is crazy. Oh, come on. Oh, dude, it's like we just birthed these. I just, holy crap, dude, look at this thing. Wow.
Look at the cut and finish.
This is crazy. Oh my God. Guys, are you seeing these? These are incredible looking. I feel like it's like part of some kind of a robot or something going on here. This is crazy. So we didn't get them powder coated from HCR. Obviously they do offer all types of powder coating, multitude of colors, but on their website it just stated red, and I wanted to make sure I went with the Indy red that's on the Pro already. So you guys know from earlier, I ordered that big freaking bag of powder. So once we get all this stuff unboxed, sprawled out, figure out what I'm powder coating, probably gonna take this over to Lima powder coat and get that done. And this is gonna all be done in that Indy red, so gonna look good. But hey, let's try to get this thing out of here. Dude, this is crazy.
They really put them in there.
Dude. All right, maybe I should pull the whole thing out.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about good packaging. Might be the best I've ever seen in my life. Woo! Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
I got you.
Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, look at the internal. Look at this.
Please don't use it as a hockey stick.
No go there, buddy. This is freaking crazy looking though. Look at this. Get in here, Austin. Dude, look at this internal work going on. Wow. These are no joke. These are no joke. Man. Dude. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Incredible. Dude, these are amazing.
Oh yeah.
These are more amazing than I would ever imagine. Oh, dude, look at the work's done here. You guys, HCR, you guys are killing it. And these are not that heavy.
No.
I mean, it's not crazy heavy. Feel that once real quick.
Not bad.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Said same as stock.
Dude, so you're not really gaining any weight?
Nope, keep the same weight.
I guess we could probably weigh them both when we pull the other ones off, but I'm gonna take your word on that.
It was from an HCR guy, so.
Oh, well, I'm sure he knows then. Wow, that is phenomenal.
Killer, man.
That is incredible. So we will spare you guys me trying to dig the rest of that one out, and we'll move on to this box. Here you go, Austin. That was some work. Dang, combined with the heat of this barn and the amount of work it took to
Yeah, I
get
was
this
gonna
thing
say,
out,
I'm kinda sweating.
a little bit already. Good Lord.
It's hot in here.
God, that's so cool. This thing's gonna be incredible, man, when it's done. This build is just, it's gonna be nuts.
Time for some A-arms. I think these look the best.
All right, there we go. Hopefully this one isn't as difficult to get into.
Oh.
Oh man. It's just equally as incredible looking. This is nuts, dude. I am so pumped. I can't even handle it.
Dude, look at them. That is dope, dude.
What? Dude. Come on.
That
Look
is
at this
sweet.
thing. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say. I knew these were gonna look awesome, but until you really get them in your hand, I don't think you can really fully respect what these guys have got going on here. Look at this. Look in there. I'm blown away. I'm like a little kid, dude. Look at that. You see that?
Yeah, just focused in.
Look at the work done here. Whew. Unbelievable. Guys, ooh, that's hurting them. That is putting a hurting on them. That pro is going to be incredible. So we're not missing out on anything else in here. Feel that thing, dude. Doesn't even weigh much at all.
No, that's nothing.
Which is extremely hard to believe. I gotta be honest, dude. I think this foam weighs more. Crazy badass, dude.
It look good.
Look at that! Dude, you're freaking sweet, dude. Tell me that ain't awesome. You see that?
Dope.
Dude, you could inlay that with some freaking paint. Two-tone that if you wanted to. Man, these are crazy sweet, man. Unbelievable. That's beefy. Feel that thing.
Yeah, it's just nice,
Unbelievable.
man.
Here's the upper. I mean, that's just solid. So solid, dude. It's so good. I mean, it's so beefy, yet, I mean, it's so lightweight. Check that
Right.
out. I mean, it does not weigh that much.
It's a happy medium.
Yeah. Oh, man. Obviously, you got the other side in there, so, okay, that's that. I mean, guys, this build is going to be incredible. I mean, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get these things powder coated. We're going to pull the rest of this stuff out, kind of get it organized, and then we're going to run this over to the powder coater. So we'll get all this done, and then I guess you'll see it when it comes back. All right, so you watched that. Pretty sweet, right? I know. I can't believe it. HCR kit. Can you hardly freaking stand it? Oh, this build is just, oh, it's going to a whole nother freaking level. And I like where it's going. So now this pallet is basically all that stuff that you just seen powder coated. Took all this stuff down to my homies at freaking Lima Powder Coat. Them guys, them girls, everybody over there is incredible. I love dealing with them. I love going over there and just seeing everybody, just saying hi, what's up. And they're just an awesome group of people that do incredible work. And I mean, telling you what, they go above and beyond to make sure your stuff is taken care of. It's done right. And I couldn't be happier with them guys at Lima Powder Coat. So HCR kit, we're taking the Pro. 72 inches. It's going to be long traveled. It's going to have all the goodies. Our homies over here at Shock Therapy hooked it up. We got the shock sent out. We have the full freaking internals done. We got the springs. We got it set up for an HCR kit. We got the limit straps. What more can you ask for? This thing is going to be crazy. You see that right there? TMW, more stuff from them. I kind of feel guilty, you know, that we didn't include all this stuff in the accessory video. But I just wanted to hold off a little bit. But check this out. Full Pro XP 4-door kit from TMW. It is going to change everything about this machine. Just like everything else is already done. So I couldn't be more ecstatic about this build and all the awesome accessories and the great companies and the people that we've been able to work with on this build. It's been truly unbelievable. So I just can't wait to get this thing finished up. But yeah, so those are some big things. Here's the door frames. I had those powder coated, Lima Powder Coat. Hooked it up, came through with that Indy red. So I mean, it's just gonna follow the whole inside. The interior is just gonna be wrapped in that red. The outside is gonna be wrapped in that freaking super bright white. And this thing is gonna be stretched out, ready to rip, lit up like freaking, I mean, a Hubble space station around here. So very cool. I am so excited. But we're gonna get this thing unwrapped because I'm tired of looking at it all wrapped up like this. We're gonna get it unwrapped. I'm gonna start cutting into this. Give me a second. I'll get everything unwrapped, lay it out here on this cardboard, and I'll show you what it all looks like. All right, cool. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Just freaking look at all that. It's literally incredible. It's mind-blowing how good this looks. Wow. I gotta tell you what. Those guys at Lima Powder Coat never cease to amaze. But they have done a phenomenal job. And anybody that's seen an HCR kit up close and personal, you know, with all the gussets, all the bracing, all the freaking, I mean, ports, cutouts, holes. It's a freaking powder coater's nightmare. And it looks amazing. They did such a good job. Color's spot on. They plugged all the holes I needed plugged. Everything's good. I might just have to run a little bit of you know, like a little polishing freaking tip on some of the stuff just to smooth out a little spots where the plugs were and whatnot. But I mean, that's just typical stuff. But man, just look at that. So freaking nice. Look how good that looks. Not sure if I'm going to use this back plate because I do have that Assault Industries one. But regardless, looks so good. So good. Incredible. Cannot wait to get this on. I mean, this is just gonna look so good. But guys, before I get too much into that, there's something I wanted to say real quick that I forgot to say earlier when I was going over this S&B particle separator. I just wanted to point out the fact that their customer service, like everyone's, is incredible. But today, they might have just taken it up a notch. Well, not might have. They did. Literally, got a phone call on my phone, on my cell phone. Didn't know who it was. Wasn't going to answer it. Went ahead. What's up? Freaking somebody from S&B Particle Separators literally called me just to say, hey, seen you ordered a couple particle separators. We just wanted to know how the installation went. Wanted to know what you thought about our product. Just checking to see. just checking to see what we thought about it, which I think they do to everyone that buys one of those. So, wow, everybody out there, take a lesson from that. That is something that is just extremely overlooked, and in my eyes, super appreciative. I thought that was really awesome, and I wanted to make sure that I pointed that out. So all the folks over at S&B Particle Separators, you guys are doing an awesome job, making incredible products, and following up with your customers, which is incredible. And I just found out the other day that you guys actually make a 50-gallon fuel cell for my 2021 Ram Cummins 2500, taking it from 32 gallons to 50. Direct replacement fuel tank? Dang, that would be nice. That would be nice. So I don't know, maybe I'll be looking into that. Or if you guys want to give me a call on that, you got my cell number. Give me a shout. But anyways, dude, this HCR kit, incredible. Look at this. Went to Harbor Freight. Got a press today, because obviously I'm gonna have to freaking press out the wheel studs and put them in the new hubs for the Turbo S to go onto the Pro XP. That's that. But guys, this is basically just an update to the Pro XP4 build. Just giving you guys an update where we're at. Obviously, you know what's going on with the electrical in the back end here. I'm gonna get the HCR kit on, get everything down here on, trying to get this thing back on its wheels, and then hopefully that light will come back in after it gets sent out to Baja and they fix it, and we can wrap up everything else and we can get everything back on. Get the center console in, get the seats in, get the doors on, get the skins on, and then we'll do a full unveiling. So this literally is going to be the last video you will see on this build until it's finished. Besides that, oh, what the frick? Razorback Technologies temp gauge. I will post that video after this, but that will be it for this whole segment. And you just see it in the end in all of its glory. So, cool. Pretty excited about that.
Next big exciting news.
Huh?
And then we're gonna release the next big exciting news.
Look at this chick. Just chilling out here on the couch. What's up, babe? What are you doing?
Taking a nap.
You gonna help me install this HCR kit?
No.
Huh?
No.
No?
Some of us have real jobs.
Oh,
They
dang.
go to work at 4 in the morning.
Yes, you are going to work. I'd be doing some other type of work. Because you're so incredibly amazing. She is. Anyways, that's it, guys. So I hope that you guys have really enjoyed this build up to this point. Enjoy the Razorback temp gauge that's be coming out pretty soon. But I've been having a blast. It's been a serious deal. I mean, it's been awesome. It's been a huge learning experience, and it's been awesome. So I can't wait to get it finished. Just the end product, I think, is just gonna, I don't know, it's just gonna blow my mind like it has already been. But I mean, that's gonna be even, might not be nothing left afterwards. But yeah, super exciting. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you to all of our longtime followers. We sure do appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the new subscribers, everybody out there that's watching any of our videos. Even if you haven't subscribed, thanks for tuning in and watching a video. I hope something out there that we have has helped you along the way in your side-by-side journey. And to everybody else, huh?
Big things to come.
Big things to come. That's right. Amy wanted me to point that out. I mean, if this wasn't big enough,
Something bigger.
there's some huge going in the works right now, and actually finalizing very soon. And I can't wait to freaking share it with you guys. It's huge, seriously huge. So awesome. And that's it. Like the video. As always, check out lulusoffroadshop.com. Get some fresh gear so we can get some new gear. So please buy some stuff up. Seriously, so we can get some new stuff. And you guys, I don't know, maybe you don't know, we make all that stuff. You know, we don't have a company out there printing those shirts. Literally, we have a heat press, a hat press. I do send out the embroidery for those hats. But everything else we do ourselves. The freaking koozies, the flags, we make ourselves. So please, help us out and buy some of that stuff. Represent if you guys like what we're doing. We sure would appreciate that. And literally all that money will just go back into new designs and new shirts and new hats and new apparel and whatever else we can think of. The neck gaiters, you know, things like that. That is what's basically fueled all that. So please check it out, lulusoffroadshop.com. That's it. We're out of here. I'm going to put this all together. I'm going to drop a new video on their Razorback soon, and then you'll see this finished. Finally. See you guys.